Welcome to Mauston. Greg Hagel with Dave Wagner. Dave, we start year number 39 against the Golden Eagles. 9th straight regular season. We played Mauston to open the season. Obviously, we did not play them in 2020, the COVID year. Tomah's went 5 the 8th, but Dave, we have not won here since 2015. The Tomah, offensively, very much a new look, isn't it? Leading running back, Millard's gone, Brookman's gone, Hesse's gone. New quarterback, and we'll get into that as we get into the broadcast. See what happens here tonight, Dave. Last year, not much of a game. We won 49-9 at Tomah.
Yeah, we're going to get a look at that new quarterback and the offense here first, because Tomah won the toss, and they elected to receive the opening kick.
Tomah this season will have 5 home games. Road games tonight at Mauston. 2 weeks from tonight, they'll be at Baraboo. And the 2 road games are at UWL against Central. And we wrap it up at Reedsburg. All right, Dave, broadcaster's nightmare. We're wearing the white with the yellow numbers, right?
Yeah, they're a little tough to see.
All right, here we go. We welcome you to our 39th year of Tomah High School football, and apparently I heard a whistle. I think they're going to say the knee was down. I did hear a whistle. That was Jaden Johnson on the return, and I did hear a whistle. Did you, Wags?
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, there must have been one. I didn't really hear it, but not sure. Not sure the first call of the year was a good one, but anyway, Tomah gets the ball first.
And the ball is going to be at the 25-yard line. Tomah quarterback Jackson Steffel. Logan Rouflet, the running back, along and also in the backfield you'll see Connor Granahan and Keaton Bonderay. Wideout Eli Brown and Owen Buckendall, wideouts. First play of the season. That's Logan Rouflet. Tight end Jaden Brisky. Your right tackle is Jaden Brisky. Should say Jaden Brisky, your tight end. Right tackle Jake Spires. We'll give the rest of that offensive line in a moment here. First down run a moment ago for Logan Rouflet. Vonderay that time. All right, QB, Jackson Steffel, running back, Logan Rouflet. Other running backs, Connor Granahan, Keaton, and Bonderay, we saw a moment ago. Wideout Eli Brown, Owen Buckendall, tight end Jaden Brisky. And I promise you we'll give the O-line right after this play. 2nd and 8 Tomah, opening possession at Mauston. Not much there. Right tackle is Jake Spires. Right guard is Jacob Squires. Aiden Kleeman, your center. And left guard is Andrew Rouflet. And your right guard is Atlin Steinhoff. Third down, Tomah. Steffel rolling. And Jackson Wags, I believe, has the first down, doesn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. Looking for the rollout, try to hit someone downfield, and coverage must have been pretty decent because he just decided to take what he could get, and it was enough for a first down.
Last season, Wags, we were 2-2 after 4 games with wins against Mauston and Sparta. But then we lost our last 5. We finished 2-7. They finished 4-6, but did make the playoffs. Back to the running game. Roof at that time. Yeah, they were one of those 3-6 teams that made the playoffs. And they lost to Ellsworth 60-19. So be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, when you're one of those teams at the very bottom getting in, sneaking in, whatever you want to say.
Eli Brown in motion. This is Eli Brown. Well defended by Mauston. Now the 3rd and long coming up, Wags. Mauston gets the ball. They will start a sophomore quarterback. He started last year for them as a freshman. So overall, they're very young at QB. Jackson Steffel obviously was a part of that unbeaten Tomah JV team last season. 3rd and long for Tomah with Eli Brown in motion. That's going to be very close to the first down with Rouflet. Very close, Wags, from my vantage point. What do you think?
We're going to mark him just short. There you see the 4th down indication. But about half the length of the football, it looks like, from here.
Obviously, told me going to go for it. Wags, what's the time here? I can't see the clock.
We're at 8:11.
Winding down to 8 to go in the first quarter. Tomah's had the ball the whole quarter. And they're going to get the first down here easily. Vonderay on the run. Andrew Rouflet leading the way. First down, Tomah. Wags, we started at our 25, now inside their 40. Nice possession so far.
Yeah, so far, one pass attempt. Steffel had to keep it and got a first down out of it.
And back to run. Rouflet again. Maybe 2, maybe not. There were 2 games last night involving MVC teams. Holman lost to Chippewa Falls 17-14, while Central shut out Eau Claire North 21-0. Everybody else tonight playing Friday night in the MVC. Jaden Bresky on the touch. Last year, Dave, Eli Brown carried the ball 10 times for 80 yards. He averaged 8 yards a carry. Gotta believe Eli will carry the ball more than 80 yards this season. Gotta believe that, right?
Oh, absolutely. I think he'll be a much bigger part of the offense. You see him split wide out.
Tomah continues to stay on the ground. A huge hole right there. Rouflet again. Most of the runs on this possession have been out of Logan Rouflet, 6'1", 200-pound senior. Should mention, Dave, this offensive line has been together for 3 years, so they should know what they're doing by now, right?
Yeah, we've got better size than we've probably had in several years, and we've got several guys that can carry the mail. So, as you see on this drive, not going to the air much.
No, inside the 20, and they have not stopped the run at all for the most part. That's Rouflet again. Dave, last season, we averaged 18 points a game. Gave it up at 34 points a game. In fact, last season, 7 games, the opponent scored more than 30. Tomah's had 1 winning season since 2015, and that was the COVID year, 2020. Hoping to turn that around in 2023. Another first down for Tomah. Not much there that time for Rooflet. Dave, how are we doing on time?
We're down to 5 minutes to go in this first quarter, so this ball control offense that Tomah's coming out with here, eating up a lot of clock, and hopefully we can finish it off with points here. That's the important thing.
Again, at the vantage point Dave and I are at, I cannot see the scoreboard. So Tomah's used up almost 7 minutes of clock already. And we'll get our first flag of the season. Next week, Tomah will be home for a very good West Salem team. West Salem, Dave, the last 2 years has won 20 games, 20. Lost at state last year. To put that 20-win, 2-year perspective in perspective, Tomah the last 6 years has won 16 games. And they won 20 the last 2 years, 20-4. We'll see them next Friday. Flag was on Mauston.
Should be first down, I think.
Yep, another first down for Tomah. Again, we start our 39th year. We were here when Tomah was in the South Central Conference. And we're here when they're not in the South Central Conference, obviously. Steph, we're going to dump it out in the flat to Vonderay. I believe that was Vonderay, kind of blocked out up here, number 7.
Yes, sir.
Keegan Vonderay. Alex Boyko, by the way, is not here tonight. If you're wondering why we haven't called Boyko's name, he's not here. Tomah's used up well over 7 minutes of clock in this first quarter. Inside the Mauston 5 for Jackson Steffel. Jackson on the keeper, and he finds the end zone. And how much time remaining on the clock, Wags?
3:43. So we used up a good portion of that first quarter, and then the important thing is we finished it off with points.
Wow, that's a very impressive drive. Tomah using more than 8 minutes of clock, 75-yard drive, and Steffel from a couple yards out scores a touchdown. Garvin on to try the extra point. And it's good. Tomah on the scoreboard a moment ago on this touchdown by Jackson Steffel. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network. Inside the Mauston 5 for Jackson Steffel. Jackson on the keeper, and he finds the end zone. And how much time? Welcome back to Mauston. Greg Hay along with Dave Wagner. Corn in the background, and behind that corn, they've enrolled the Juneau County Fair going on, as you can see. Very impressive, Dave, opening possession for Tomah. 75 yards, more than 8 minutes of clock. And Jackson Steffel on a drive pretty much run orientated, wasn't it?
Very much, very much. He just had the one. He was 1 for 1 in the passing game there. But what a perfect start if you got a young quarterback starting his first game at varsity to have a running game like that, and even without one of your top receivers also.
Garrell's kicking off. Nice return. Knocked out of bounds by Garrels, the kicker. That's a nice return by Brady Baldwin, who was one of the running backs last season. Again, Tyler Link, a junior, is their QB. And they're going to start in pretty good shape, Dave. The Tomah 35. Less than 4 to go first quarter. 7-0 Tomah.
Yeah, it was a very nice return there. Showed some quickness, getting outside to the sideline.
Link from a shotgun. Here's a nice run. Gliding on the run. Again, Tomah defensively last year gave it up at 34 points a game. 7 games, the opponent scored more than 30. In fact, the only 2 games the opponent did not score more than 30 was the Mauston win and the Sparta win in OT up there. First down run a moment ago. Incomplete. Looking for Brock Massey, who just killed us in basketball recently, didn't he? Well, back in March.
Yeah. Well, any question about the quarterback's arm?
Yeah.
Answered right there. He had some pepper on that one.
Wags talked to Joe Protz after the scrimmage up at Triple Falls, where they scheduled, played against Triple Falls in Northeastern. And he said the offense looked good, and the D, he said, though, will be a work in progress, which we may see tonight.
Oh, yeah. You know, very early here, so we'll see how they go. Oh! 40. What a hit.
Jeffrey Baumgartner led the team in tackles last season. He was the leading tackler, Mason Downs second leading tackler, and Bruce Raisin was number 3. So anytime you have your top 3 tacklers back, Dave, that's a good thing, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And you showed right there good awareness, and he laid the wood to him and almost decleated him.
Yeah, they have to punt. This is Eli Brown.
What a move.
Dave, Eli's going to be fun to watch. The defending Division I 100-meter state champion.
What a great first move, because the whole side of the field over here on the near side was wide open, and you could tell the Mauston players expected to be chasing him that way. After about 2 steps, he changed direction again, just blew by those 2 and was up for a nice gain.
Late in the first quarter, Tomah takes over on the Mauston side of midfield, already leading 7-0. And back the run with Rouflet. Wags, how are we doing on time?
We got a minute 49 left here in the first quarter.
Tomah used almost 8 minutes of clock on their opening possession, a 75-yard drive, Steffel with a 2-yard run. Mauston picked up a first down and then had to punt a moment ago. So far, Dave, about a quarter into the season, all Tomah, right?
So far, all Tomah.
Tomah continuing to stand the ground for the most part. Inside their 45 now, Bonderay in motion. Steffel going to throw it, and it is caught. That's Bonderay who was in motion.
Wow, that was a nice play by Steffel, because saw Mauston blitzing, and we picked it up initially, and then somebody broke through, and it looked to me like maybe he was just throwing that away, but no, he found Bonderay over there on the sideline, and a nice completion.
Again, a lot of these guys, a lot of these juniors were a part of that unbeaten Tomah JV team last season. Jeff Von Hayden, by the way, Dave, this season, I've been told, is calling the plays. Big hole. Bonderay. We've got to be under a minute to go in the quarter, right? 40 to go in the quarter. Totally dominated by Tomah. If you like, running the ball. You've liked this one so far. Tomah totally dominating. Number of plays, time of possession. This could be our final play of the first quarter. Another huge hole. Rooflet that time. More than likely our final play of the first quarter. Tell you what, Wags, this Mauston defense has been on the field a lot, haven't they?
Well, yeah, you know, your offense comes out and goes 3 and out. That doesn't give you a whole lot of time to rest defensively, and I'm not sure we got the playoff.
Oh, we did not.
The end of the quarter.
First quarter totally dominated by Tomah. 7-0 over Mauston. Back in 30. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
At Tomah Health, we're excited to announce our new cutting-edge technology with the addition of our new Da Vinci surgical system.
The Da Vinci surgical system will allow us to perform surgeries more efficiently and effectively. We will be doing gallbladders, hernias, bowel resections, among other things.
The Da Vinci robot allows us to perform very intricate surgeries in less time than we would naturally do it from a laparoscopic approach.
Learn more about our new Da Vinci surgical system at tomahhealth.org.
Rooflet on the run a moment ago. Tomah just picked up another first down. Greg Hagen, Dave Wagner, 39th year of the Hagen Sports Network. And it's been all Tomah. Leading 7-0 inside their 10. Totally dominating the game so far is Tomah. That's simple, Wags. We just totally dominated.
Yeah, absolutely.
So give credit to that O-line. Jake Squires, Aiden Kleeman, Andrew Rooflet, and Atlin Steinhoff, Dave, doing the job. And this Mauston defense has to be tired, as I said earlier. They have been on the field a lot.
Yeah, all except for 3 plays that their offense ran. Now what are we going to get a timeout, Tomah? Kind of an unusual timeout taken here, but...
All right, with a break in the action, here's a look at some businesses bringing you Tomah football in 2023. Please thank and patronize them. Kind of a short timeout for Tomah inside the 10. Steffel on the keeper. Steffel looking in the end zone. Caught by Eli Brown for the touchdown. Wags are not at the best angle inside the 10, obviously, correct?
Yeah, it was, maybe about 6 yards.
Okay. All right, so Tomah's at it twice. We're barely into the second quarter. Touchdown run by Steffel. Touchdown pass, Steffel to Brown. And now the Garrels extra point. And it's good. 14-0 Tomah. Scoring a moment ago on this pass. Steffel to Brown. Right, kind of a short timeout for Tomah inside the 10. Steffel on the keeper. Steffel looking in the end zone. Caught by Eli Brown for the touchdown. We hope you'll thank and patronize the businesses we showed you during the Tomah timeout. Well, last year, Dave, we won at home 49-9. This one looking a lot like last season, isn't it?
Yeah, with all the ball control offense, I'm not sure we'll get up to quite those numbers, 49, but definitely dominating the same way.
This one is going to find the end zone. I want to correct myself. It was Garvin that kicked the extra point. I believe I said it was Garrels. Garrels does the kicking off. Garvin kicked the extra point. At any rate, it's 14-0 Tomah. Mauston starts deep in their own territory very early here in quarter two. Length the quarterback. Length to throw it out here in the flat. Brock Massey on the catch.
Nice, safe little pass there, and let Massey do what he can with it in the open field. And you got, 3 and out the first time. It's nice to start a drive with a little success here for Mauston.
Hey, we appear to be looking at two teams, one that likes to run and one that's probably going to throw the ball, right?
I would think so, especially now being down 14.
Yeah. On the handoff. Not much room over there. That's Bruce Raisin on the tackle. Raisin, a 6', 190-pound junior who we were very impressed last season as a sophomore, weren't we?
Yes, absolutely. And boy, making a nice play right there. That was a kid that had the kickoff return, pretty nice return, and he's got some quickness, but didn't have a chance to get started on that play.
Yeah, that was Brady Baldwin, a senior. And a nice defensive play by Raisin. Link gonna throw it again, and that's Massey wide open. Eli Brown on the tackle among others. Massey wide open, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, but there was a defender that the quarterback looked like he was going to deliver the football, and he waited just for the receiver to clear that defender. I believe a linebacker there, and then it was a big wide open window to throw. So good decision by the quarterback.
So Mauston, after doing nothing on their only other possession, have moved the ball to the Tomah side of midfield right now. Down 14-0. Early here in quarter two. Lincoln's going to throw it again, incomplete. Looking for Baldwin. Next Friday, Tomah home to open their season at home against West Salem. Wags, it's also going to be the night they're going to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Tomah win against Menominee in the playoffs in 1998. That team went the farthest in the playoffs of any Tomah high school team. 25 years ago, hard to believe, and we were there.
Yes, we were a lot younger looking probably, but yeah, that was a great run, and it'd be nice to make another one soon before we're out of here.
Well, they're going to stay on the ground, and not much there. Looked like Jaden Brisky over there, among others. Brisky and Baumgartner over there. That was Gillen on the run. Wags, how are we doing on time here? Again, I cannot see the scoreboard, so bear with me.
Just under 9 minutes.
9 to go, first half. Tomah scored on both possessions. 2-yard run out of Steffel. 6-yard pass, Steffel to Brown. The lead 14-0. Lincoln's going to throw it again under pressure, and it's incomplete. Looking for Baldwin again. Baldwin and Massey would appear to be his favorite targets, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. Probably a good decision not to catch the ball, if that's what it was, or it was just poorly thrown a little bit at his feet. But either way, if he catches that football, he's going to get punished. Tomah was all over it.
3rd and long coming up. So the promising drive for Mauston comes down to a 4th down. Yeah, it wasn't. Yard marker's hard to see. It is 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Lincoln's looking for the home run. Eli Brown on the coverage, and they're going to get a flag on somebody, probably Eli.
Well,
Mauston crowd wanted a flag, didn't they?
Well, they were yelling for it before the ball hit the ground. And, you know, honestly, you kind of got to let them both play the ball. The ball's up there for grabs. I didn't see anything that was that egregious, but I guess the fans talked him into it maybe. But I think that's what, you know, instead of punting the football, just take a shot. You either complete it or you possibly get that pass interference.
And very honestly, Dave, from our angle, the ball certainly was not catchable. Not even close to being catchable, but they get the flag.
Yeah, Mauston will say, well, he impeded the route, so that's why it looks so bad. But I didn't see a whole lot there.
I did not either. At any rate, big play for them on 4th down, and now they're inside the Tomah 35. Still down by 14. Lincoln's going to throw it out here on the flat. Incomplete. Looking for Baldwin again. Mauston, incidentally, next week, in case you're wondering, will be at Sparta. That's their next game next Friday at Sparta. Holman, incidentally, Dave, is opening a very interesting season. They played last night, Thursday, at Chippewa Falls, and they're playing again this Thursday. They're going to host River Falls. So Holman opening the season with back-to-back Thursday games, which is somewhat unusual.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? 2 Falls teams. Maybe they got Black River the 3rd week.
No, I don't think so. Here's Link looking to throw it here in the flat. Baldwin. Baldwin on the catch. Owen Gerke over there for Tomah. So 2 teams, a totally different contrast. They do not like to run, and Tomah has run the ball 99% of the time in this game. Well, boy, I tell you what, Dave, that pass interference call is looming big for Tomah, isn't it?
It's giving Mauston some life here. Definitely that was a big 4th down penalty, so.
Here's Link going to throw it again, incomplete. Other games going on tonight in the MVC involving MVC teams. Sauk Prairie's at Baraboo. Baraboo now in the MVC. Logan's hosting Eau Claire Memorial. Onalaska at West Salem. Both those teams won 12 games last season. River Valley at Reedsburg, and Sparta tonight is at Black River Falls. Fourth and short for Mauston. See what Link is going to do here. Gillen on the run. First down, Mauston. And the drive continues. So they're inside the 25, actually they're inside the Tomah 20. A huge pass interference call on fourth down kept this drive possible for Mauston. Baldwin again. It's coming Monday. The Tomah JVs will open their season at home against Mauston at 5:30. Tuesday, the freshmen will open their season at West Salem. And the girls' volleyball team will open their season Tuesday hosting Sparta. Congratulations, the Tomah girls golf team. They opened the MVC golf season yesterday at Onalaska and came away in first place for a very, very young Tomah golf team for Tanya Genevico. Drive continues from Mauston. Link on the keeper. Wags, how we doing on time again?
At 7:25, right?
All right, still 7+ to go. Time not a factor. Tomah leading 14-0. Scored on their first two possessions. 2-yard run by Steffel. 75-yard drive and a 6-yard pass, Steffel to Brown. Inside the Tomah 10 is Mauston. Link looking to throw it. Incomplete, looking over the corner. Eli Brown on the coverage. Massey, the intended receiver. Massey certainly had the height advantage there, but the ball overthrown.
Yeah, he hasn't been real accurate. He's had his moments here on this drive, and he's had some where he's kind of airmailed them through one at a guy's feet. So it's kind of been all over the place here so far.
Second down at around the Tomah 6. Mauston trying to get on the scoreboard. Link gonna throw it again over the corner again. It is caught. To Massey for the touchdown. Same play, except much more accurate was the throw to Massey. Brown on the coverage.
Yeah, you're right. They just came right back to it, made a better throw, and it was one-on-one, and Eli Brown was there with the coverage, but he was shielded from the ball by the receiver in his body, and just not a lot he could do there.
Well, Wags, you had a feeling, though. They were going to probably come right back when they did, didn't they?
Yeah, you knew after that first series, 3 and out, that they were going to go to plan A, which was probably, a lot more passing than running.
Massey's going to try the extra point. And it's good. 14-7 Tomah. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network. Tomah 6, Mauston trying to get on the scoreboard. Link gonna throw it again over the corner again. It is caught. To Massey for the touchdown. Welcome back to Mauston. Greg Hay along with Dave Wagner. Our 39th year of Tomah High School football on the Hagen Sports Network. 14-7 Tomah. Mauston scoring a moment ago, Dave. And it goes without saying, the pass interference call, huge on that possession.
Yeah, it certainly was. Again, on a fourth down, they just wing it down there hoping to get that call, which they did, so to their credit, but not a good call in our book.
Well, kicking away from Eli Brown, you can't blame him. All right, Tomah's had it twice. They have scored twice. So they'll get it for the third time, and for the first time in the second quarter, which has about 6.5 to go in it. Pretty much been the running of Logan Rouflet so far for Tomah. Rouflet again. Tomah's only thrown the ball once. That was early in the game. Six minutes ago in the first half. 14-7, Tomah leading Mauston. Tomah's had no problem moving the ball so far. Now we're going to get a flag here.
I think they were offside again, Mauston. Yep.
Penalty on Mauston will put the ball at the 46 of Tomah.
Gives him a first down.
Right. More importantly, first down for Tomah. See what Tomah does here on the first down now. Rouflet again. Yeah, it's been a lot of touches for Logan Rouflet so far, and Mauston hasn't had an answer, have they?
You know, he got up the sideline there, and he delivered the blow on the defender that time. You like to see that running back knows he's going to get hit and put out of bounds, and he lowered the shoulder on him.
Tomah inside the 40 now. Not much there that time. Vonderay on the run. I would guess Wags, winding down to 5 to go in the half?
Yeah, just about.
All right.
5-12.
14-7 Tomah. Didn't get anything on that last run. 2nd and 10. Inside the 45 of Mauston. And not much there that time for Rouflet. So a 3rd and long, Dave, which we really have not looked at in this game, have we?
No, not very much. No, we haven't. Actually, we've got 3rd and over 10 here, about 3rd and 11. Looked to me like there was just a little bit of something not right there on that play that got started, and looked like Steffel kind of had to find him to get that handoff to him.
All right, 3rd down 11 for Tomah. First 3rd and long they've had in this game. Let's see what they come up with. Pass is caught.
Brown.
That is Owen Buckendall. Owen Buckendall. First catch of the night for Owen Buckendall. I'll be honest with you, Dave, I was watching. I really thought he moved a little early, but maybe I was wrong. He got himself open. So Owen Buckendall, first catch of the night, and it's a big one. Keeps the drive going for Tomah on 3rd and long. And now back to Rouflet. Well, Joe Protz likes to run the football. This is Joe Protz football. Well, I'll tell you what, a moment ago, Dave, Mauston, you would think on 3rd and long would be thinking pass, but Buckendall was wide open, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Had a nice ball delivered. You know, it wasn't a fast ball. It just laid out there, and it wasn't a first down. You have to let him run to get the first down, which he did.
Back to the run. Big hole here. Logan Rooflet again.
First down.
Time-wise, we are where, Wags?
3:12.
3:12, so we'll be under 3 before Tomah runs this play. Inside the Mauston 20. Rooflet again. It's about 2-3 guys every time to bring him down, isn't it?
Yeah, and that means he's getting into that second level more often than not. And he's got some strong legs, as he showed on that play.
And again, we talked about it earlier, this offensive line for Tomah. Britsky, Squires, Kleeman, Andrew Rooflet, and Steinhoff doing the job. Sethel going to throw it in the end zone, and it's incomplete. That was Jaden Britsky, couldn't hang on. He might have been out of bounds, though, Dave. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, if he catches it clean, he's got a touchdown, and he knows, I think, by his reaction there.
Second down, Tomah. Actually, third down, Tomah. 3rd and 8 inside their 15. Tomah looking to add to their 14-7 lead late in the first half. Certainly looking at 2-down territory here, you would think. Slant pattern. That is Buckendahl inside the 5. Owen Buckendahl. Second catch for Owen. There you see 2:16 to go in the first half.
First and goal.
So Tomah, which had thrown the ball very little up until this possession, throwing it twice, pulled to Buckendahl, and one incomplete pass to Jaden Britsky. That'll take us under 2 minutes to go in the half. Logan Rooflet again. Not a bad crowd on a Friday night in Mauston, Wags, is it?
Not too bad, you know. It's a perfect night for football, and it's supposed to get a lot of heat coming, so glad that we're getting this in a very comfortable evening.
Well, the scoreboard says is at the 1, so I'm going to go with them. And there is the touchdown with Vanderay from about a yard out. 3 possessions, 3 Tomah touchdowns. The big pass, Dave, on 3rd and long to Buckendahl kind of really set it up, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. That was a very nice slant. They came back with the slant to get that last first down too. So a very successful play. Got to be very impressed with Jackson Steffel. Just about every pass he's made tonight has been right on the money.
Steffel, the holder. Garvin, the extra point. And it is blocked. Tomah scores again a moment ago on this touchdown run by Vanderay late in the half, up 27 on Mauston. Says is at the 1, so I'm going to go with them. And there is the touchdown with Vanderay from about a yard out. 3 possessions, 3 Tomah touchdowns. Back, Mauston, Greg Hangler with Dave Wagner as we start our 39th year of Tomah High School football. 3 possessions, 3 Tomah touchdowns, 20-7 they lead Mauston. Carroll's to kick off with 1:21 to go in the half. Baldwin on the return. Bowles on the tackle for Tomah. Down to 1:16 to go in the half, as you can see. Again, next Friday, Tomah opens at home against West Salem. They'll also be honoring the Tomah football team from 1998 that beat Menominee. Mauston, on the other hand, will head to Sparta. 2 weeks from tonight, Tomah will be at Baraboo to begin NBC play. Link, the quarterback, late in the half. Link is going to put it up for grabs, and nobody over here, as you can see. Second and 10. I want to remind you right after the game, stick around for the Murray's on Main scoreboard. Show you all the finals around the MVC tonight and the games obviously that were played last night. Second down. Link to throw it again, and it's caught for a short gain. Buckendall on the tackle. Last night, Holman lost to Chippewa Falls, 17-14 at Chippewa. And Central shut out Eau Claire Memorial, 21-0. We're going to get a timeout here. Back in 30, you're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
Tomah Health, we're excited to announce our new cutting-edge technology with the addition of our new DaVinci surgical system.
The DaVinci surgical system will allow us to perform surgeries more efficiently and effectively. We will be doing gallbladders, hernias, bowel resections, among other things.
The DaVinci robot allows us to perform very intricate surgeries in less time than we would naturally do it from a laparoscopic approach.
Learn more about our new DaVinci surgical system at tomahhealth.org.
All right, welcome back. Mauston took the timeout late in the half, down 20-7 to Tomah. Flag on the play.
I believe that was on the quarterback there. He kind of moved his hands. It probably didn't get the snap count, the center, because he clapped his hands, was supposed to be delivering the football. Once the football wasn't snapped, well, then that's same as illegal motion.
Here is Link. Incomplete, looking for Massey. Owen Gerke was over there. Wags, is it just me? Probably because my favorite movie is Field of Dreams. Anytime now, I'm expecting somebody to walk through that cornfield. Yeah. This is in our 39th year. This is the only road game we've ever done where we can take in a cornfield and a county fair at the same time.
Yes, you're right. And maybe there's ghost football players out here waiting to make their arrival.
I remember one game here many, many years ago was so foggy you couldn't see the field. Mm-hmm. We've been coming here a long time, and Eli's just going to let this thing roll. Nice punt. You know, one thing we haven't talked about, Dave, because we haven't punted yet, Drew Brookman averaged 41 yards a punt last season. Drew now at UWL, and on a 2-7 team, he got a lot of. He only punted 27 times. It seemed more than that, but that is a big part of the game, the punting game, that Tomah certainly will miss this season, won't they?
Yeah, a very consistent punter, and it does seem like he punted way more, but
How much time are we looking at here, Wags?
53 seconds to go.
All right.
Will we sit on it?
No. I'll tell you, even though Mauston hasn't done a lot, their student body and their crowd has been into it.
Yeah.
Tomah with a fairly decent crowd on the other side.
Not sure what we're waiting for here.
I have no clue.
Now we're ready.
All right. Tomah at the 20. Logan Rouflet. Dave, if I'm Mauston, I don't think I'd stop the clock.
No, I wouldn't be stopping the clock.
No. And I think Tomah realizes that, and we're not going to stop it either.
No.
Unless we're lulling them to sleep for a surprise play right here.
No, I think we'll probably just play it safe and go to the locker room.
Another run. Rouflet has had a ton of touches tonight. Eli Brown has touched it once. And Eli's also caught a touchdown pass. Tomah is going to take a timeout. That surprises me a little bit.
You're up to the 35-yard line now, so I guess with 9 seconds, maybe you have a play that you want to run here.
Well, Tomah scored on every possession. This is their fourth. First was a short run by Steffel. Then a touchdown pass to Eli Brown, about 6 yards, and then Vonderay with a touchdown pass, actually touchdown run from a yard out. So the only reason, Dave, we probably aren't going to find the end zone is the clock, unless we come up with something big here.
Yeah, something deep to Eli Brown is what I'm guessing.
Yeah. 9 seconds to go in the half. 20-7, Tomah leading Mauston. Steffel looking downfield, and it is going to be, well, he was looking for Eli at the 31. They were looking for it, as you said, Dave.
Yep.
Now we can't have much time left, right?
3
seconds, okay.
Time to try it.
As we said earlier,
Make sure you break that up right after halftime.
as we said earlier, these teams are playing for the 9th time regular season. Tomah's won 5 out of 8. Steffel looking downfield again, and it is broken up. That one was thrown into traffic.
Broken up and caught.
Was it caught? Mm-hmm. Oh, Vonderay with the catch, I believe.
But the half is over.
So Tomah totally dominates the first half, leading Mauston at halftime, 20-7. You're watching Tomah High School football from Mauston. You're on the Hagen Sports Network. Welcome back to Mauston. Greg Hay along with Dave Wagner. Dave, pretty much, very simply, first half totally dominated by Tomah. Had the ball 3 times, actually 4. Clock ran out at the end of the half, but Mauston just has not had an answer for the running game. And Tomah off to a very impressive start, up 20-7. They get the ball to start the second half. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, they started to kind of show some life. Of course, they had their touchdown drive, but that was helped by a kind of a questionable call on a deep pass on 4th down that kept that drive alive. But you know, still some success, and they're going to get the ball first. So if they come out and put a drive together and score, you know, we could have a ball game. But I think very important, Tomah come out, shut them down, get the ball back, and maybe put up a score and kind of salt this one away.
Wags, it would be interesting if we had stats, but you got to believe Logan Rouflet, well over 10 carries easily, right?
Oh, yes, I would certainly say so.
I only remember Eli Brown touched it once. And Eli did have a Tomah scored first possession, short run by Steffel. Second possession, 6-yard pass, Steffel to Brown. And their third possession was a 1-yard run by Vonderay. Mauston scored on a pass from Link to Massey with a huge pass interference call that was really huge in that possession. On 4th and long, they threw a flag on a pass that was certainly not catchable, but Mauston took advantage of it. So here we go, second half. Tomah 27, 20-7. Senior Joshua Garrels the kickoff. This young man's got a pretty good leg. That's 2, Dave. He's put in the end zone.
Yeah, you got to like that.
Yeah. That is a huge part of high school football. You don't see a lot of kickers that can do it.
No.
But Garrels has done it twice tonight.
And that's not, there's no wind. That flag is basically wrapped right around the pole. It's not a wind out there.
It's cool. It's probably in low 70s, upper 60s right now, but when you look at the weather they're talking about next week, talking 90s like right through Thursday. Rumor has it maybe 100 degrees is coming Wednesday, so you'll take this. Boy, that's trouble there. Baldwin thrown down. Boy, that was ugly, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got a face mask. So many guys get.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I saw a face mask. You're right.
It was ugly, though. Too bad we couldn't have dropped him in the initial hit there. But he kind of got away, and we had guys grabbing at him and got the face mask, so they're going to catch a break here.
Other NBC games going on tonight on Friday, August 18th. Sauk Prairies at Baraboo. Baraboo, of course, if you're not aware of it now on the NBC, will be there in 2 weeks. Logan's playing host to Eau Claire Memorial. West Salem at hosting Anna. That should be a good one. River Valley at Reedsburg, which is also in the MVC. Sparta at Black River. And of course, Tomah here in Mauston. Last night, Thursday night, Chippewa Falls beat Holman 17-14. And Central shut out Eau Claire North 21-0. Next week, Tomah home for West Salem. And Mauston will head to Sparta. Length to throw. Baldwin on the catch. Mauston crowd didn't like that. Adam Bresky, the freshman, on the tackle.
Yeah, he could have maybe disengaged there once they were out of bounds, but really it was not any kind of flagrant thing. He had hit him inbounds and rode him out and just rode him to the ground.
Yeah, in our 39 years, we've never had a freshman start at the varsity level. And freshman Adam Bresky starting tonight at strong safety for Tomah. So that's a first. As we talk about every year, Dave, as long as you've done this, almost 40 years now, you and I, you think you've seen everything, but as we said, we've never had a freshman start, and Adam Bresky tonight changing that.
Yeah, that is, it's a pretty big deal. as you say, it's that rare, especially here in Tomah. And I think there's some programs that encourage that, but not here. And to be the first one, he's wants to make a name for himself, and hits like we just saw is going to help along the way.
Well, I saw Adam last season on the 8th grade team, and it really was like a man against boys. He just totally dominated. Great size, great athleticism. And again, Adam Brisky on that tackle, number 70, number 47, Adam Brisky. It's the thing, Dave, when you do 7th and 8th grade football like I do at that level, you can kind of tell that there's something special, and this kid is very special.
You know, maybe he can get that interception record away from Brock Brown. He's had it forever.
Mauston down 20-7. We've just started the second half, and they move again.
Who are they going to call, though? Coleman kind of jumped in there first. No.
Dave, one stat we have not talked about, and every year we dominate, and it's not good. Last season, turnovers. We've had one winning season since 2015. That was in the 2020 COVID era. Turnovers every season. Last year, Dave, we had 21 turnovers. Tomah with 21. The opponent had 11, just 11. Turnovers, obviously, at any level, a huge part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Tomah's been pretty error-free.
So
very
far,
few
yeah.
penalties, and just had no turnovers.
Blank to throw it again. Tackle by Owen Buckendall. Fourth and long. I like that yard marker. It glows in the dark. I like that. I like that.
You couldn't see it in the daylight, but now you sure can see it.
Yeah, you can certainly see it now. During the day, it was very hard for us to see, and they're going to have to punt. And a very nice punt, but way out of bounds. Well, Dave, we're trying to win here for the first time since 2015. Again, 9th time these teams have met to start the regular season. Obviously, we did not play them in 2020, the COVID year, but Tomah looking for their 6th win of the 9 times, but for some reason, Dave, we haven't won here since 2015, and trying to change that tonight. So far, so good.
Well on their way. That ball was shanked so bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Goes out at the 50.
Yeah. I did not realize it was that bad, to be honest with you. Here goes Eli Brown. 2nd touch of the night for Eli. About 9 yards for Eli. Mentioned this earlier in the broadcast. Last season, Eli kind of limping a little bit here, isn't he? Hopefully that's a bad sign. It looked like he's limping a little bit. I said this earlier. Eli only carried the ball 10 times last season for 80 yards total, 8 yards a carry. That was his 2nd touch a moment ago. 2nd and long, 3 now. After 43. Londeray in motion. Rouflet on the run. He moves well for big man, doesn't he?
He sure does. When he got that momentum going to the outside, no one really had a good angle on him. If anybody's got an angle, they got a shot. But he was able to get upfield for a big gain.
Tell you what, Dave, not a knock on Mauston. You put the ball in the end zone here, they would have a mountain to climb, wouldn't they?
Yes, they would. That's what we were hoping for, get them out without a score and put one up.
Logan, Rouflet again. Wags, how we doing on time here?
Yeah, we're at 9:18 here, so.
In case you're just joining us, Tomah took the opening kickoff, 75 yards, scored on a short run by Steffel. Used up well over 8 minutes of clock with just one pass. So you control the ground, the running game, they've not been able to stop it, and you also chew up a lot of clock. Second and long here, however. Jackson Steffel going to throw it, and it's dropped by Vanderay inside the 10. By the way, Dave, we did look at the tape at halftime, and it looks like that last pass at the end of the half was caught by Vanderay, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and it's too bad we didn't have a few more seconds left there.
Yeah.
But that definitely padded the statistics, if nothing else.
Tomah's had very few third down and longs tonight. They have one here inside their 25-yard line. Vanderay in motion. And Rooflet is going to be short of the first down, and now we'll see what Joe Protz is going to do here. Our first fourth down of the night, Dave.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I would imagine either go for it or try to kick a field goal.
Officials timeout right here. I believe a player might be hurt. Okay.
I think we'll go make a play here.
Oh, this is fourth and a lot more than I thought. You look at the yard markers, fourth and a lot more. I thought it was a lot less than that. Yeah, this is at least 4th and 6 here. At least 6, maybe more than that. Jackson Steffel rolling. And Jackson is going to keep it. And now he's going to throw it. And it is incomplete. Vanderay and Jaden Brisky were both there. And it falls incomplete. That's only the second time tonight that Tomah has not found the end zone. Looked like we were on our way there, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Just a couple passes that were. The first one just led a little bit too much for Vanderay and wasn't able to come up with it. And then you saw that last play.
Link to throw it again. Got a man down here, and it's well underthrown. And another pass interference call. That one's going to be on Owen Gerke.
Wow.
I didn't see that one either.
Yeah, I really am not sure what they're looking at there. Ball's underthrown, and the receiver trying to come back for it. There was some contact. But you can't, I don't know. It's hard for a defensive back. What is he supposed to do? You know, the receiver made the contact.
Well, he's going back to that last play, the incomplete pass by Steffel. You're at a better angle than I am. Do you think Steffel could have ran for the first down?
If he makes the decision to run maybe a little sooner, he may have had a chance. But where he was, he would not have.
Another tackle for the freshman, Adam Brisky. Told you this kid is for real. He does not play like a freshman.
Well, their biggest plays of the night have both been pass interference calls.
Exactly.
And we don't really agree with either one of them. But, yeah, you're going to keep running wide. Brisky's going to come up and make contact. Doing a very good job of coming up and controlling that running game.
Tomah's ever trailed in this game. They led 14-0 at one time and 14-0 6. Link is hit as he gets that away, and it is caught. Nice hit right there. Tim Buddy on the tackle for Tomah. Buddy, I was very impressed with Buddy last year, playing at the lower level. Buddy is only a sophomore. Well, I was going to say earlier, the JVs last year were 9-0, which is nice, but you have to keep in mind, somewhat deceiving, because a lot of those JV teams you beat, a lot of their sophomores are up at the varsity. So it's nice to be 9-0, but it's also somewhat deceiving. But the juniors that were on that team have played well tonight. Steffel, Buckendall, just to name a few. 2nd and 7, Mauston here in the third quarter. Baldwin in motion. Tackle by Jaden Brisky. So Dave, looking at a Tomah team that has pretty much run the ball, and now Mauston not as much pass orientated as they were in the first half, are they?
Trying to mix it up, stay a little bit more balanced, I do believe, and quarterback keeper that time. They ran that pretty successful on that touchdown drive. He had a nice run, but Tomah doing a good job defending it there.
How are we doing on time, Wags?
5:45.
Just under 6 to go in the half. Tomah still leading 20 to 6 as they were at halftime. Or 20 to 7 at halftime.
Procedure.
You know, I was going to say at the half we'd had very few penalties, but we're making up for that, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, pass interference on Tomah. Otherwise, they've been on Mauston. This will make it a 3rd and long, and I'm sure they'll be probably going to the air here.
Yeah, we're looking at 3rd and 11 Mauston. About 5 to go in the third quarter. Mauston at their own 42-yard line, still down 20 to 7 to Tomah. Tomah trying to win here for the first time since 2015. Link. Gonna throw it, and it's incomplete. Pressure was coming that time, wasn't it?
Yeah, he actually was hit making that throw, and was lucky it wasn't picked off.
So they'll punt again. So really, Dave, if you take away the 2 pass interference calls on Tomah, they really haven't done much, have they?
No, they've had a few nice plays here and there, you know, but for the most part, they haven't been able to sustain anything.
So Mauston will punt. And we'll see what happens here. Eli Brown on the return. Around the 38 goes Eli. And again, Eli limping. Eli clearly limping off the field right there. You can see right there. That's not good. To see Eli definitely down right now over there.
Could be cramping.
Yeah, could be. Let's hope it's cramping. Yes, let's hope that. All right, Tomah up by 20 to 7, takes over late in the third quarter. At their own 37. Big hole on the left side for Logan Rouflet. Keep an eye on Eli over there for you. He's certainly, obviously, huge part of this team. 8-yard run for Logan Rooflet a moment ago. Rooflet again. Wags, I was mentioning this to you earlier when I walked down the field. Talked to one of the Mauston AD, by the way. We want to thank him for allowing us to tape the game tonight. We're not in the spot we'd planned on, but life goes on. But anyhow, Mauston was coming out when I went down there, and physically, they're not a very big team, and I think that's showing right now our size is wearing them down.
Yeah, I believe you're right there. We knew they weren't going to be real big, but they're kind of holding their own at times, but there's times where you saw that last huge hole.
Connor Granahan in the game now. There's Logan Rooflet with another run. Dave, how are we doing on time? Again, I don't apologize. I cannot see the clock.
3:31.
Winding down to 3 to go, third quarter. Tomah still leading 20-7 as they were at halftime. First half touchdown runs out of Steffel and Vonderay, and a touchdown pass, Steffel to Brown. They scored on a pass link to Massey. 2nd and 6. Rooflet again. First down run for Logan Rooflet. Well, first game indications would be he's going to be the workhorse, huh?
Well, he broke a tackle right there. They actually hit him there about 2 yards into that carry, but he broke free of that very easily and got upfield for the first down. So, showing that strength.
Tomah another first down. They've totally dominated statistically in this game. Rooflet, did he get the end zone? Yes, he did. Touchdown run by Logan Rooflet. It was just a matter if he was in bounds, Dave, and the official clearly had better position than we do. Touchdown run for Rooflet. It's 26-7. Red Garvin to try the extra point. Steffel's the holder. Kick appears to be good and is. Tomah adds their lead a moment ago on this touchdown run by Logan Rooflet.
For the first down, so showing that strength.
Tomah another first down. They've totally dominated statistically in this game. Rooflet, did he get the end zone? Yes, he did. All right, welcome back to Mauston. Greg hanging along with Dave Wagner. Tomah up 27-7 now. Josh Garrels kicking off. He's already put 2 in the end zone tonight as Garrels. That one finds the end zone. Third time Garrels has done that tonight. And again, that is a huge weapon in high school. Is it up there? Okay. So Tomah Dave up by 20 now, late in the third quarter. This thing is said and done. Time of possession, total yards, everything. The thing that's standing out to me, Dave, my memory's not the best, as you know, I don't remember, with the exception of the 2 pass interference calls, which you've obviously talked about, I don't remember a whole lot of other penalties on us.
No, I don't either. There's been very few. There's been 1 or 2 that we forgot, but I don't think there has been.
All right, what will Mauston do now? Lincoln's going to throw it again out here in the flat.
Of course, we did have the face mask penalty early in this half, I think on the first play of this half.
Right.
But I don't think the offense has had a penalty, to my knowledge.
No, you're right. You're right. Carter Habeck, a 6'1", 230-pound senior, among others on that tackle a moment ago for Tomah. Habeck back to the run, and absolutely nothing there. That's Jaden Brisky, along with Jake Squires. Defense, Dave, for the most part, has played well, haven't they?
Yeah, they were, especially after just that one drive Mauston had. But this half, they've come out and they're getting penetration and they're hitting these running backs in the backfield. They've really taken control of that line.
3rd and short from Mauston late in the 3rd quarter. Link wants to throw, and it's incomplete. Looking for Baldwin, and believe it or not, they don't throw a flag.
No, I thought it was possible there, but again, that was well overthrown.
Yeah, we were both looking for the flag, weren't we? All right, Wags, how much time are we looking at here?
1:16.
Just over a minute to go, 3rd quarter. 27-7, Tomah, which beat Mauston last season in Tomah 49-9. I'll be honest with you, Dave, coming in here, this game has gone very honestly the way I thought it would. I'm not surprised at all.
No, I think you're right. I thought this was definitely going to be a win for Tomah.
Back to run. Not much there.
I think we stopped him.
Yes, I think so too.
Oh, no.
Bruce Raisin with the initial contact, and they're going to say first down Mauston, although Raisin made a great play, but the officials say first down.
If I was Tomah, I would want a measurement, but yeah. I guess maybe with the score what it is, it's not that big of a deal, but boy, we hit him in the backfield. I'm not really sure how he got the first down.
From our angle, very honestly, I did not think he had it. But again, we're not at the best of angles. But it looked like Raisin had made the stop. Late in the half for 3rd quarter, Lincoln to throw it again. Got a man open. That's Massey. Tackled by Owen Buckendall. We got to be just about done with that quarter, don't we?
Yeah, this will probably be the last quarter.
Okay. Late in the 3rd quarter, Tomah led 20-7 at halftime. They lead 27-7 now. And more than likely, this will be our last play of the 3rd quarter. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Baumgartner on the tackle for Tomah. Jeffrey Baumgartner. 3 quarters in the book. Tomah by 20. Here's a look at some more businesses and organizations bringing you tonight's game. Please thank and patronize them. All right, we hope you'll thank and patronize those businesses and organizations we showed you a moment ago. Bringing all different events on the network, Hagen Sports Network. 39th year we begin the night here in Mauston. Here is Link looking downfield. And here's another pass interference call, and that one's going to be on Buckendall. Third pass interference call tonight on Tomah.
Well, you'd have to have world-class speed to catch up with that ball again, but I would say defensive holding more than the pass interference, but it did look like he held him here just for a bit.
Wags, I think we can safely say in our 39th year starting tonight, we've not called many Tomah games where we've been called for 3 pass INTs, but tonight we have.
Yeah, I'm sure that's something that they can go back to practice and work on.
Link gonna throw it again. Massey's wide open. Rays, among others, on the tackle. Early in the fourth quarter, Tomah leading 27-7. Last season, they started with a 49-9 win at home against Mauston. Then lost 2 in a row, then beat Sparta. They were 2-2 after 4, and then lost their last 5 and finished 2-7. Wide open. That's Baldwin. And he was wide open, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was one of those where you split the defenders and then you had to rifle that through there, and we've seen him do that several times tonight, and he had to put some mustard on that one. He did, and the back caught the football and split those defenders, and then it's Katie by the door.
Well, there's no doubt that Tyler Link can throw the football. He's got a great arm. Massey, extra point is good, barely, but it made it. So Mauston comes right back with a touchdown pass of their own. This is the way it looked a moment ago. And lost 2 in a row, then beat Sparta. They were 2-2 after 4, and then lost their last 5 and finished 2-7. Wide open. That's Baldwin. It's a touchdown pass. Link. The Baldwin, second touchdown pass of the night for Link. He had one earlier in the game to Massey. This one is up for grabs. It's going to be interesting. Mauston says we have it. And they do. Well, Wags, it goes without saying, the complexion of this game has certainly changed in a hurry, hasn't it?
Yeah, and this is where the defense right now has really got to step up. Okay, facing a little adversity, you gave up a touchdown, now you got your backs not necessarily against the wall, but could be soon. So I think it's time to rise up right here and take the ball away.
Staying on the ground, and there's a nice defensive play right there by Baumgartner. Jeffrey Baumgartner led the team in tackles last season. And a big play there for the senior.
Yeah, they need to put the fire out right now, and you know they're frustrated about the pass interference penalties also, and I just have a feeling that they come on this drive maybe to take it out on Mauston a little bit.
Well, they're killing us through the airwaves. We stopped the run, but the pass has killed them. We have not defended the pass very well. They do us a favor when they run, and here they go back to the pass. Link is looking downfield, and believe it or not, they called another pass interference call on Owen Buckendall. 4th of the night.
Unbelievable. I don't know. Don't know what to say anymore. It's their best play in the book. Keep calling it, I guess. Just rear back and throw her down there, and the refs will throw the flag.
You know, for the record, you and I have not agreed with any of the 4, have we?
No, I mean, you got to let them play a little bit. I didn't see anything there.
Hey, but if you're Mauston, why not do it? You know the good chance they're going to call it. All right, we get a timeout. Mauston right back in this thing. We'll be back in 30.
At Tomah Health, we're excited to announce our new cutting-edge technology with the addition of our new DaVinci surgical system.
The DaVinci surgical system will allow us to perform surgeries more efficiently and effectively. We will be doing gallbladders, hernias, bowel resections, among other things.
The DaVinci robot allows us to perform very intricate surgeries in less time than we would naturally do it from a laparoscopic approach.
Learn more about our new DaVinci surgical system at tomahhealth.org.
10:18 to go in the game. Mauston gets another pass interference call on Tomah. Lincoln's going to throw it again. Link to Kyle Dahl, another senior that time. 4 pass interference calls in this game on the Tomah defense. Joe Protz has got to be scratching his head, isn't he?
Well, I think so. Not much else you can do. I don't know.
Inside the Tomah 20. Link is going to throw it again. Incomplete. Bottom line, Dave, this is huge, but the bottom line is our inability to recover the kickoff was huge.
Well, yeah.
That gave them all the momentum.
Yeah, and we had a great shot at it. I don't know who it was. It looked like to fall on it and kicked it forward about 5 yards, and then it was a big scrum. So,
yeah, if we handle the kickoff properly, we're not even talking about where we are right now. But Mauston, to their credit, got the ball back, got the interference call again, and they've made a game of it with 10 to go in the game. Lincoln's going to throw it again. He's got time, and he overthrows Baldwin. He had him open. Fourth down and 5. Big play here, Wags, to say the least.
Yep. I think the defense needs this in a pretty bad way.
I totally agree. Well, passing has been their strong point. See what they do here on 4th and 4. Link looks to his right.
Got a hand up.
And that was, well, make sure, yeah, I was going to say, I believe it was Jake Squires, number 61.
I believe you're right.
But don't quote me on it. Jake Squires, we believe, got the big hand on it, and that's huge. That all the momentum wags back to Tomah. One big play.
Yeah, that takes a little air out of the sails of Mauston, definitely.
In the meantime, let's keep an eye, Dave, to see if we see Eli Brown out there. I would not expect to see him out there. Last time we showed you Eli, he looked like he cramped up on the far side. Von der Ray in motion. Logan Rooflet on the run. Gotta believe he's got to be close to 100 yards, right? We don't have stats, but that's a strong guess.
Well, the big touchdown run, I'm definitely with that, and he had a couple other nice runs. I'm guessing he's well over 100.
Yeah, he did have that 38-yard touchdown run to Logan, you're right. So, yeah.
Probably 1.5.
Yep. All right, so Tomah gets the big defensive play, gets the ball back, still hitting 27-14 here in the fourth quarter in Mauston. And he'll bet they'll stay on the ground. Rooflet again. Believe it's Rooflet. Yes, it has.
Got a penalty flag.
Flag on the play, and that came early.
First offensive penalty, I believe.
Yeah, Tomah has had very few offensive penalties. We're going to get one here, though. .838 still to go. You know, it's funny, Wags, it wasn't that long ago. We get the touchdown run of Rooflet. It's 27-7. We're thinking clear sailing, but they get the score and then they recover the onside kick. But we got a big defensive play to get the ball back. Now we need to keep the momentum, don't we?
Yeah, definitely do. And that penalty obviously isn't going to help, but still only second down.
Yeah, second and well over 10, about 15 yards here. Rooflet again, Logan Rooflet gets some of it back. Stick around for the Murray's on Main scoreboard coming up right after the game. We'll show you all the other games around the MVC. And look ahead the next week. So stick around for the Murray's on Main scoreboard coming up right after this game. Third and 9 for Tomah at their own 21-yard line. That's a huge play, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think this is a big play for a young quarterback in Jackson Steffel also.
Yes.
To get some adversity and see if he can get this drive going.
Jackson hasn't thrown it much. Looks like he wants to throw it here. And it is caught by Jaden Bresky. For the record, Wags, last season the 6'5" Brisky, Jaden, did not catch a pass. He did a moment ago. Big conversion for Tomah.
Yeah, that was a big one, and it was put right on the money by Steffel, rolling out and kind of on the run there.
Vonderay on the run. Nice run for Vonderay. Eli Brown had 16 and Alex Boyko had 8. Those are the only 3 guys that caught passes in a run-orientated offense for Joe Protz. So, Wags, we go from deep in our own territory to our 45 now, don't we?
Yeah, got kind of out from our shadows of our end zone, and so we can do about anything in this area of the field.
Vonderay in motion. Nice defensive play right there on Logan Rooflet. And Mauston needed that, didn't they? Nice defensive play on Rooflet. Third and long, Tomah. Third and about 15. Tomah still leading 27-14. Need to convert another third and long here. Jackson, Steph are going to throw it, and wide open for a first down is Jaden Brisky. Not the first down, very close though. 2 catches for Jaden. How are we doing on time, Wags?
5.5.
5.5 to go.
Big first down right here if we get this.
So Jaden Brisky did not catch a pass all last season. Has 2 tonight. And now a big 4th and a long 3 for Tomah. Connor Granahan on the run. Ball came out. Granahan did not get the first down. And now what do you do if you're Joe Protz?
Well, you send your defense up.
Right?
Well, they stopped us. Kind of went to Granahan, a different look there for Tomah, but Mauston played it well and got the stop.
I was looking at the wrong down marker. That was actually 4th down, and they stop us. All right, about 5 to go. Tomah still leading 27-14. And they're going to take over great shape, Dave, at their own 47. And why not throw a long pass and try to get a flag?
Yeah, exactly.
Here is Link. Link in trouble. Link going to throw it. Incomplete. He's done a nice job avoiding pressure, Link, hasn't he?
Yeah, we haven't had any real clean hits on him, that's for sure. Had a couple of times we've wrapped him up, but usually he's able to spin out and try to make something happen.
Second and 10, Mauston. Still at their own 46. Down 27-14 to Tomah late in the 4th quarter. Link is going to look to throw it again. Baumgartner in pursuit. Gets it away, and it's caught by a lineman and then dropped wisely. But they're going to throw a flag anyhow. Lineman realized too late, didn't he? Shouldn't have caught it.
Yep. Illegal receiver.
So we'll have a flag on Mauston here. .4:23 to go. Tomah leading Mauston 27-14.
Now they may be waving this off, Craig.
I was just looking at that. You're right. Tomah getting a touchdown run to Steffel. A touchdown pass, Steffel Brown. A Von Der Ray touchdown run. And a Logan Rooflet touchdown run. Intentional grounding.
They're going to call grounding instead. Well, that's even better.
Yeah, correct.
Lost it down. Trying to intentionally ground the ball, and a lineman got in the way. Third and 25.
Yep. They're in a big hole here. 3rd and 25 is Mauston. All right, keep in mind, 4 times tonight they've thrown a long pass.
Got the feeling we're going to see another one.
Every time they have, we've been called for pass interference. So you got to believe that's coming here, right?
Yeah,
and most of the long passes have been to Massey.
Play deep, and I think it's time to pick one off here.
3rd down and 25. There it is. Well defended by Owen Gerke. There's no way they could have called a flag on that one.
No. got a good high five, a couple of high fives there from the coaches, and played it perfectly.
Well, we hope you'll join us next Friday. Tomah home for the home opener against West Salem. Sparta will be the opponent at home for Mauston next week. We're going to get a timeout. 2 weeks from tonight, we'll open MVC play at Baraboo. We'll be back in 30. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
At Tomah Health, we're excited to announce our new cutting-edge technology with the addition of our new DaVinci surgical system.
The DaVinci surgical system will allow us to perform surgeries more efficiently and effectively. We will be doing gallbladders, hernias, bowel resections, among other things.
The DaVinci robot allows us to perform very intricate surgeries in less time than we would naturally do it from a laparoscopic approach.
Learn more about our new DaVinci surgical system at tomahhealth.org.
All right, welcome back. Mauston looks at a 4th down and 23 late in the game. Down 27-14. Lincoln's going to throw it again, and nobody in the neighborhood. So if you're Joe Protz, Dave, you started the season, you beat these guys by 40 last year. You're going to win again tonight. But one game doesn't make a season, does it?
No, we found that out last year, as you said, and their quarterback, a year of experience under his belt, played a lot better tonight than a year ago, and we're still going to win, but not by the margin of last year.
Ray on the run. Well, not a knock on Mauston, Dave, but next Friday, West Salem at home, that will be a big test, won't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's going to be the real deal.
They were at state last year. They lost to Monroe in the state championship game. Yes, they lost a lot of people, but when they were in the MVC, they certainly held their own, didn't they?
Yeah, and then some. I mean, we certainly had our troubles with them.
And they are actually playing on Alaska tonight. Both those teams won 12 games last season. Anna's only loss was to West Salem. And we're going to get a timeout here. We'll take a break. Back in 30, you're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
Health, we're excited to announce our new cutting-edge technology with the addition of our new DaVinci surgical system.
The DaVinci surgical system will allow us to perform surgeries more efficiently and effectively. We will be doing gallbladders, hernias, bowel resections, among other things.
The DaVinci robot allows us to perform very intricate surgeries in less time than we would naturally do it from a laparoscopic approach.
Learn more about our new DaVinci surgical system at tomahhealth.org.
And welcome back. 3:32 to go in the game. Tomah leading Mauston 27-14. 2nd and 9 Tomah, deep in Mauston territory. Grant ahead in motion. Jackson Steffel on the keeper. So if you're Joe Protz, Dave, you got to take a lot of positives out of this game, don't you?
Well, there's certainly a lot of positives to be taken, and that's just for sure. You know, you had a running game that looked pretty good, and Steffel's looked good too, but for the most part, you know, and he had a couple drops. For the most part, he put the ball right on the money, so off to a good start offensively for sure.
3rd and 6 Tomah. Grant ahead in motion. Straight ahead with Rouflet. And that should take us under 3, right?
We're at 2:43.
2:43 to go in the game. So for the first time since 2015, Tomah will win in Mauston. They play for the 9th time in the regular season, not counting obviously 2020, the COVID year. And Tomah will have 6 wins to 3 losses against Mauston after tonight. 4th and 4. Jackson Steffel in trouble. Nice play by Baldwin. He's a nice player for them, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's been a bright spot for Mauston all night, whether it's special teams, defense, as you saw there, offense. He had that touchdown catch. So, very nice player. He's got some quickness, some speed. And he read that one all the way, didn't he?
All right, we wind on, I'm guessing, around 2 to go.
2:10.
Winding down to 2 to go in the game. Mauston down 27-14. There you go. 2:10 to go right now. And you know they're going to throw the ball. That's Baldwin. Second, and not quite get the first down. Second and a long one from Mauston. Late in the game. Lincoln's going to throw it again. Incomplete that time. Third and 1. Ken Murray's on main scoreboard coming up right after this game. Show you all the other finals going on the line of the NBC and games last night. Look ahead to next week. This is Baldwin. Bruce Raisin on the tackle. Under 2 to go.
Took him a long time to get that clock working again to get it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, that's what the coaches.
I was wondering whether one of our coaches was going nuts on the far side, because again I can't see the scoreboard, and now it makes sense. 4th and long. Link gonna throw it and broken up by Owen Gerke again. Owen Gerke, the senior over there.
It's 4th down.
Yeah, it's just a matter of running out the clock if you're Tomah. Minute and a half to go. Tomah takes over up by a score of 27-14. Flag on the play. You look at the NBC, Dave, the last 10 years. West Salem joined, then they were gone. Then River Falls was in the conference for 2 years. They're gone. Now Baraboo and Reedsburg joined the NBC. I don't know if they're real thrilled about that. We'll look at Baraboo in a couple weeks up there. Logan Rooflet on the run. Might be time to take a knee pretty soon, right?
Yeah, probably will after We're at 122. We'll probably run some more plays here before we get to that point. I'd like to personally see him stick it in the end zone here, but take some of the sting out of some of the calls we've seen tonight.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think Joe Pross is going to do that, though. No. I think we're going to. Right now, we're lining up in the victory formation. So you're looking, Dave, at a lot of seniors on this team, particularly in the O-line, with a lot of experience. But you're also looking at a lot of guys tonight, first-time varsity level. Adam Brisky comes to mind. Owen Buckendahl, Jackson Steffel. They've all played well, haven't they?
Yeah, it's good to see. You know, it's wins have been pretty hard to come by in the last several years, as we know, and to get off to another good start like last year, hopefully we take it a little further, but a good start.
That's going to be your final 27-14 Tomah. We'll be right back with the Murray's on Main scoreboard coming up. Stay with us.